In the middle of my 30-minute break right now on my A&E shift, and something got me really annoyed yesterday, and so I wanted to talk about it. Yesterday on BBC Question Time, they posed the question, should we all opt for private health insurance? And it feels like the same manufacturing of consent from a lot of right-wing sources that we've been seeing over the last couple of years. From the Institute of Economic Affairs, that's the people that brought you Liz Truss's mini budget that added hundreds of pounds to your mortgage. From the Daily Telegraph, from the Daily Mail, from the Conservatives, and all of their friends. They are trying to convince you right now that because the state of the NHS is really, really poor right now, because of them, all of them, because they've been running the country for the last 14 years, that we need a different system, that we need to somehow change the system because the NHS isn't working. Well, 10 years ago, this is something they don't like to talk about. 10 years ago, your NHS was ranked the #1 healthcare system on the planet, the best in the world. It was the most efficient, it was the most effective, it delivered excellent quality care. You could see your GP in 24 to 48 hours. You can be seen in A&E in 4 hours, get your cancer care, be seen in 2 weeks. The waiting list was a fraction of what it is right now. But what they've done over the last 10 years, from undermining it, underfunding it by, between 300 and 400 billion pounds over the last decade, they have eliminated 25,000 hospital beds, no plan for NHS staff, no plan for NHS social care. And you see what the consequences of that are. And also, try to access a dentist right now. Try to get a new appointment at a dentist now. You can't. This is what they want to do to the entire health system. And this is the result of their management of the health system. And so when they try to tell you that you need a new system, do not believe them. Throw it in their face that 10 years ago, it was ranked the #1 healthcare system on the planet after it was well funded and well cared for and well resourced. We need to fight back against this tyranny of the ignorant. For the last 15 years, they have ignored healthcare experts, ignored all of us when we said that the 2012 healthcare bill was going to harm patients and harm the country. When the 2022 healthcare bill was going to harm patients and harm the country, they didn't listen. And we saw what they did to us during austerity. We saw what they did to us during the pandemic. This needs to end. Any new government, whether it's conservative or Labour, from now on needs to understand that healthcare experts are going to fight back. We are going to be loud and clear, fighting for our patients, fighting for our colleagues, and fighting for the NHS at large. Because in the 75th anniversary of the NHS, which is right now, we are not going to back down. Because our patients, our colleagues, and our NHS are too important right now. And now is the time to fight. And so if you hear them saying that we need a healthcare system, tell them, oh, but wait a second, 10 years ago it was ranked the best. And then what happened to it? They ran it into the ground intentionally because they wanted to push you into private healthcare. They care about making money, not improving your health. Always remember that. So if NHS staff are on the picket line, please join us, please support us. If health experts are warning about the consequences of a government policy that is going to harm your health, listen to them. Put pressure on your MP to vote properly, to vote for public health, to vote for the interests of the health and wealth of this nation, not for the private interests and the private wealth of the people that are running this government, the corrupt people that are running this government. We don't need a new healthcare system. We need a new government desperately. Thank you.